Lakers get 59 points from LeBron James and Luka Doncic, who is celebrating a birthday. They won 5 in a row. We'll take on the Clips again on Sunday. Luka celebrating a big birthday, visiting with George Sedano.
Luka, a win for your birthday. How did you guys get it done?
Yeah, it was obviously a tough game, especially on back-to-backs, always tough. But good was our great team. Roy didn't play. AR got hurt, so it was tough for us, but that shows what team we are.
How are you guys able to manage with Austin and, of course, Rui not available to begin the game?
His next player up mentality. Everybody that's on the court, gave something, so everybody fought on the court.
How comfortable are you getting now after the games that you've played?
Yeah, I mean, today was a little bit better. There's still a lot of room left for me, the way I know how to play basketball. But like I always say, day by day it gets better slowly, and the win is important.
What are the plans for the birthday? 26 years old.
I don't know, probably just sleep. I'm tired back-to-back. I haven't played back-to-backs in a long time. Man. It's different.
Well, enjoy it, man. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, SVP.
You're 26 and you're in the City of Angels, my man. Find something good to do. Luka's dominance of the Clippers continuing as he scores 31 Friday. Averages 32 a game against the Clips in his career, the 4th most of any player against any opponent. The others, Jordan against the Blazers, Suns, and Jazz. Lakers by 4 knock off the Clippers. They'll play again on Sunday. Kendrick Perkins is going to be here to break down that game and the showdown between the top 2 teams in the East, which was insane. Some big news in the National Football League as well. Matthew Stafford, after being courted by others, going to stay right where he is in L.A. What that can mean for the rest of the teams in need of a quarterback. But first, we will get right back to Los Angeles, where LeBron James joins us. LeBron and Scott Van Pelt, and I think this is history, man. I believe this is the first time you've been on with me where you didn't have a cigar in one hand and a Larry O'Brien in another. So given that it's just a Friday night in February, I appreciate you taking a minute, man. You all right? You got run into there. You're good?
Man, yeah, long time, man. Long time, Scott. So it's always good to hear your voice, man. I appreciate you having me on, man. Always a pleasure talking to you.
I appreciate that as well. Everything's cool. You got run into there late. You're all right, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It was a tough back-to-back for us tonight, so we was able to get it done versus a tough Clippers team. Last night we had a tough Minnesota team, but it's good basketball we're playing right now, so we want to hopefully continue it.
All right, so we've all gotten past I'll be damned, Luka plays for the Lakers, and you guys have got some runway now to figure out what you've got. And you've been through this a ton through the years in many different variations with different squads. What's the process, Bron, of now till the playoffs to sort out what you are so that you can be a championship team come June?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the season, Scott, there's not many days where you have practice. So, it's a dress rehearsal every time we hit the floor, every time we're in film session, shoot-arounds, we hit the road, whatever the case may be. We have to understand that we don't have much time, but when we're on the floor, we have to figure it out on the fly. And I think that's what we've been doing lately. We've been figuring out on the fly, trying to get better and better as Luka continued to get his rhythm back after he came, it's only like, 6, 7 games. And I think tonight it was his 10th game with us, possibly. Him coming back from that calf injury that kept him out since Christmas. So, we got to continue to work our habits, and if we do that, we'll be fine.
It dawned on me when I was told perhaps we would talk tonight that 100 years ago it felt like you and I did this commercial, right? And at that time, Bron, I'm about 40, all right? Now, when I got to be 40, that was around the time I thought, I don't know if I can still dunk and not hurt myself, and I couldn't do certain things that I could do as a younger man. That clearly has not happened to you. I'm really sincerely interested in what the process is, Bron, at this stage. Rest and recovery, nutrition, sleep. I'm serious. What has to happen for you to be what you are still?
No, everything. I mean, you just said it, Scott. Everything in the above, man. Nutrition, sleep, making sure I take care of my body, cold tubs, hot tubs, whatever's out there to continue to try to rejuvenate my body and get my body prepared to go out and play every night. I love the game, and I'm in a position where I can continue to play at a high level even at my later stage. So, and I think the chair that you that you allowed me to steal from you in that first commercial. I think that's helped a lot, too.
I bet it did. Hey, look, I tried to get it. They claim that it's gone. It's probably in your house. You know what? It's got your name on it. We'll let you hold on to it. But
man, I appreciate that, Scott.
No doubt. So that was a long time ago, and the world's different now, right? The world 18 years ago didn't have podcasts and social media and the chatter that fuels the game. And look, I think we all saw the comments you had to say today about the game, and I'm just interested in this sincerely. What matters about the conversation that surrounds your game to you and the stars in the league? What about it is significant? Because I try to dismiss it as it relates to us, but I'm not you all. What matters to you?
Yeah. What matters to me when it comes to my generation and the younger generation that's in our league now is that, I mean, we play it for the love of the game. You know, we're not out here cheating the game. You know, we putting the grind in. We putting the time in. You know, we've always, gave up and gave props to the generation that came before us. Always big them up because we know without them it would not have been us. And we're just trying to carry on tradition. You know, my generation, me, Steph, KD, Russ, James, Kawhi, the rest of our crew. And then we got the younger generation that's doing their thing as well. So, we love what we do. And it's a responsibility for all of us to continue to press the game, push the game in a positive factor for all our fans all over America and all over the world, because it's the best, most beautiful game in the world. When you watch basketball, you're basically listening to music. You're listening to jazz music, R&B music, rap music, hard, heavy metal music, everything essential with that. So, it's a beautiful game. We're all in a position to play this game, and we're here for a reason, but, we don't never take it for granted. So I hope everybody see that when we hit the floor.
Right on. I wanted you to be able to say that to those that I know have an appetite for what it is you have to say. Also, I know you're sweating and it's time to go. It's a pleasure to cross paths, man. I hope we don't have to wait so long to do it again, all right? You stay well until next time.
Man, absolutely, SVP. Always good talking to you, my brother.
I appreciate it. LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers get the victory by 4, and he was mentioning music, pretty sweet music for them in February. A whole bunch of dubs on there, and they wrap it up with back-to-back at home against Minnesota and the Clippers, a team they will take on again on Sunday. Same building, different uniforms. What a game in Boston. Best record in the NBA belongs to Cleveland. Boston, of course, the reigning champion. So this is good on a lot to like. There's a lot to like, man. Perk. I see you shaking your head. What's that all about?
Scott, it's a lot to love, man. It's a lot to love. And look, I ain't gonna lie, I was the one that was waiting to see what J.J. Redick was gonna do this year as a head coach. And it has been a wonderful thing to witness. Right now, in my opinion, he should be the front runner to win Coach of the Year. J.J. Redick has been in his bag like he has fries at the bottom. And it's not just offensive sets. Scott, it's not just offensive sets. It's the defense. Since January 15th, the Lakers have the best defense in the entire NBA. And what J.J. Redick is challenging his opponents to do is to make